And today we have special guest, Elvis.
Hi everyone, welcome to another Cosmic Crone conversation with me, Marie.
Me, Tina, and a special guest.
And me, I'm Chihuahua. I am Elvis. Right, this week we're going to talk about air. Look at that. One of the, it's the third part of what we've been doing, isn't it?
Yep.
And we've already done fire. We've done, what's the other one? Water. And today, air. So we'll do earth next time. So go back and have a listen to that. Excuse me. We don't really want to come out with facts and figures too much, because it's about what our experience is. So, you know, if you're expecting like an encyclopedia on the air element, you come to the wrong place, basically. But you've come to the right place, yeah, if you want to hear what we've got to say. And remember, we are in Yappy Valley.
In North Cyprus.
Yeah, in a lovely area called Kilikaya. And if you'd like to donate, because that's why we do all this, go to PayPal.
SOSdogs2017@outlook.com.
And you will be supporting the rescue dogs. And I'd like to say there is a Just Giving page.
Yep, there is now, which I'll put in a link in the description.
A lovely young lady.
Yeah.
Her name is...
Sophia,
sorry, I went to say Sonia. Sophia, have a look on the Facebook page for the TRNC
Animal Rescue Family, which is now in brackets as Yappy Valley.
Brilliant.
Couldn't change the name, but I added a nickname.
So we're going to get all that out the way first.
Yeah.
It's very important, but if you're still listening, it's worth listening to.
It's the wind. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what we was talking about in the others were the spirits of the element. So the spirit of, if you want to call it spirit, is a sylph.
Oh, go on.
It sounds a bit like Star Wars, doesn't it? It was a Sith.
Oh, yeah.
And they are basically invisible, but if you can see them, they would be transparent, sort of translucent. And they're known to be like tall, slender figures.
Oh,
I've never ever encountered anything
and Harry
like
Potter,
that.
Slytherin, you know, like the same sort of wording.
Slytherin, yeah. And they carry your wishes and your prayers across the wind.
And is it the air? I'm asking because I can't remember. I never wrote it down. Was your throat chakra to do with air?
Oh,
you know,
that I don't know.
As far as I'm aware. You know what I mean? For your throat, because that's what you speak with.
Yeah.
You know.
And associated with those are obviously birds on the air, clouds.
Yeah.
And the breeze, the wind, and mountain tops, which is where we are now, on a mountain top.
Yeah. Can't see them at the moment, but well, if you're listening, you can't see them at all.
Yeah.
But yeah.
The name, the Sylph itself was popularized sort of in the 16th century with some professor, I can't pronounce his name, but it was all to do with alchemy and occultism, and that word sylph. Look it up.
Yeah.
Wherever it comes
We're a
from.
non-stop shop of go and have a look for yourself. We are, aren't we? It's not we can't be bothered. It's because if I get bogged down with all that, I can't be natural. I can't be myself.
Yeah, but there's plenty of, you know, want to look things up. Look it up. We encourage people to research, you know.
There's clouds above us and a lovely blue sky.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
So the element itself, I mean, you have got other cultures with, if you want to call them spirits or gods, Odin. You know Odin, which is the Norse god. He created the human from the wind, I think it is. He breathed
God
life.
of air and breath.
That's it. He breathed life into humans.
Humans.
Yeah.
I mean, there's one, I wrote a couple down, Inel or Inil. a Sumerian god of air.
Enlil.
Sorry, say it again.
Yeah, Enlil.
Enlil.
That's
Sorry,
the
I've written it down.
Gilgamesh, yeah, who made humans. That's the oldest story ever to be told.
There you go. Good job, I wrote it down. Stribog, or it's a Stribog. I do. Sorry about
Stribog.
Stribog. He's a Slavic god of winds, sky, and air, and a Persian one that I didn't know about. Vata, I think it's a god of atmosphere and air.
You've got Shu. Shu. This is SHU.
It's a shoe. It's a cake. It's a shoe cake.
Egyptian air god. And Zephyrus is the Greek god. See, the west wind.
Yeah, we were having a chat a few days ago on the phone, and we were having we were basically having the podcast on the phone, weren't we? So that's why I thought I'd put down about air. Sorry, I'm stopping you from talking about
Sylphs.
Sylphs. I digress and go back to Tina.
Using Sylphs, so what we did in the other two pods was explaining how you can use that elemental for spells or meditations. Apparently, the Sylphs are now carrying the dogs barking on the wind. But if you want to do prayers in meditation or wishes, you can invoke the Sylph with feathers. You can light incense.
That's right, yeah, the feathers. I like that.
And you can also thank them.
Singing bowls.
Singing bowls. It's to do with sound, because when you look at the tarot, we always go back to the tarot. The swords is air, and it's about communication, and that is what they're about as well. They also carry messages, so messages from the other side. So not just earthbound, but carrying the message from the heavens down to earth. So sometimes you might hear, you've had this, the voice in your ear, or someone's called your name, like Marie.
Oh God, it's always. Can I give an example of that? Is that I wasn't very open for. I wasn't very open for years, right? Sorry, and I was doing a lot of things to make me open. So anyway, this one time last year, I had this eating my face, and I've spoken about this on another one. He just went, Marie. That's how I know. It's like me. I'm pointing at my face, but it was so loud. Anyway, last week I had one, right, and it just went. A person smiled at me, looked down at me, and went, married, and then got back up and walked away. And I went, what? So is that what was? That's what you're talking about? Yeah.
That's how they send their messages or give you messages from other realms.
I don't know who's getting married or who's married or whatever. Yeah. But look, without air, that you can't. What is it?
Breathe.
You can't breathe. You can't speak your intention. Yeah, you can't breathe into the ritual, which you do, and you can't send magic anywhere. That is not me. That's something I read. What do you think of that?
Yeah, so signs that you
excuse me,
signs that they are present. It may be like a breeze when there isn't any. Yeah, and you might hear, like we were saying, voices on the wind. Do you know something I hear a lot?
Okay.
You know, obviously it's summer and we use fans a lot. When I sit by a fan, I can hear conversations. I don't know what they're saying, but it's like voices whispering.
Okay, shall I go with this?
Yeah.
You know, like radio waves?
Yeah.
Spirit boxes.
That ain't real.
Right? But radio waves, right, is that the kind of thing? Because do you get... I don't hear conversations. What I hear is sound changing.
Yeah.
that's what I hear, like a vibration changing.
Yeah.
Now that could be, I don't know, some winds come and made the fan go a different, whatever. But
changing direction of the wind.
Could be. It could be. I like to look at things like logically first, you know, not because I don't believe. It's because I want to go, is that correct? Is it because I really want to hear that? Or is that happening? And probably it's really happening. And do you hear like faint conversations? Do you hear clarity? Or is it mumbling? So how do you know it's a conversation?
Because it's like talking, and it's like between people. It's like I'm picking up on somebody else's. It's not for me, but I'm picking it up. Someone else is like having a conversation.
Yeah.
And I just hear it.
Wow, you never said that before.
Yeah, I always hear voices in fans. Very, very weird. Going back to like smelly stuff, burning sage and lavender is nice. And I think as well at the same time it's giving them the gift of a present, if you want to call it, of for air, because it's in the air and it's giving them a nice scent.
Some spells that I've used conducting, actually, again, I can't talk about one element without bringing another element into it because
they're connected.
Yeah, right. But for clarity, I've never used this. Mint. And apparently the white smoke is clarity. Right. An offering to the wind. Now, it's funny you should say that. A whisper. A talk which release with a feather.
Yeah. That's funny, because I found 2 feathers. I found one yesterday and one the day before. Just here.
Well, you know about the dandelions and...
Yeah, blowing,
And when you're burning, obviously, to me, you're taking it into the atmosphere, into the air. So
if you are doing spells for just air, it's associated... people do, there are different ones, but I always use north.
Yeah, and I was told the air was east.
Yeah.
Do you remember I was saying to you?
I've always had it as north. Yeah. And then sort of changing the subject slightly, Allah, obviously the Islam God.
Yeah.
He created the human. No, sorry, he created the Arabian horse from the south wind, apparently.
Yeah.
And gave it flight without wings, which they are beautiful, graceful.
Yeah, if you ever see them
across the desert. Yeah. So that's creating something from the wind, from another god.
Going backwards and forwards, we were talking on the phone about. I was going, what about, you know, when you wet your finger?
Oh, yeah.
Now, I know that's like people saying the weather, but that's a communication. You know, like you going, which way is the wind blowing? Maybe that would be important if you were doing a spell. Do you know what I mean? Or you go, I don't care where the wind's blowing, I'll just carry on because it will be taken into the ether.
Yeah.
My intentions and that. But you can smell things in the air. Yeah. Now, that's blinking obvious, I know. Because if somebody's cooking, you can smell it. But what I meant was the elements, the earth.
The wind.
The earth.
You know, we're in the middle of nowhere. Sometimes I can smell toast. Or there's a bakery like miles down there.
Yeah.
But it does come.
That's sending a message to you.
Yeah, I'm hungry. Yeah.
But you know when it's going to rain.
Yeah, the air smells damp, like earthy, doesn't it?
Yeah, you can smell it. It's not just about talking, bringing it. It's smelling. You can smell, I don't know. The rain one is the most prevalent one to me. But, what they called them, tornado things.
I like twisters.
Twisters, yeah. We had one here. Well, you've had a load here.
They call them.
Yeah, what's whipping up there? And I remember your other half walking towards me, and as I looked at him, it just went straight in front of him and took things.
Is that them being angry? Because they are quite violent, aren't they?
Yeah, cleansing everywhere.
Yeah.
But coming back to,
or is it? Yeah, it's like a sweep of cleaning the air.
yeah,
A sweep through.
using it. Imagine what have you done regarding? Have you used the element air itself?
Not on its own. No,
I can't say I have.
No, I mostly use. I said in the other one, all four. You know, if I'm doing a spell, I do sort of use all four. The only ones that I've used individually are earth and fire.
Right.
And water, actually, sorry. On the odd occasion when I've used a river or a stream to carry a message or to release something.
Yeah.
Yeah, but air, no, I haven't.
But you do?
Yeah.
We do, don't we? Like, I know I was specific and said, do you use it for anything? But would you say whispering your incantations, you are doing that with air?
Yeah.
Aren't we? I'm not trying to trick you or anything.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing a ritual spell with air. I'm just using it. Yeah, but maybe I should be more mindful and thank the air after.
Because it's part of it, and I've just... There's some things I just go, oh, God, I never thought of that one. Like we were saying, it brings information to us. There's one thing I was thinking about being a medium. You know, clairvoyance, clairaudience. That's clairaudience is hearing. I can't specifically. I can't remember each one.
Well, that's what you were saying with your hearing the voices.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what's that being carried on?
Yeah. But it's the messages again. So it could be. They act as like a go-between, isn't it?
Yeah.
You sort of use that word conduit, I guess, of the connection between another realm and this one. So they bring it forth and then for you to hear it. So you're not in direct contact.
Storm, go, because all I can hear is you.
Using them as a go-between, yeah.
Oh, you're good
the
boy.
Breath of life.
Me old dog, Storm. I would say as well, there's lots of things that people do who may have busy lives or are in a... This is what I was thinking about the other day, is that busy lives, I've done it within training and all that. Now, we were just talking then and I heard the man in the van, you know, taking his water up to his animals.
Yeah.
I just heard it.
Yeah.
Right? And what I'm saying is, if you just sat with all the chaos that's in the air around you and just sat, and it's about, I suppose, a form of meditating, but it's a form of focus. I would say more focusing. And in the air, just listen.
All the different things you can hear. Birds singing, dogs panting. The man in the valley's got his generator on in the distance.
Yeah. It's amazing. Do you know what I mean?
And you can hear the wind as well, that whistle.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Whistle down the wind. Is that a song?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and Reiki, use Reiki, you know, like the air. And do you know how about that? What do you use within Reiki? Is it?
I don't. Do you know, I haven't practiced it for a long time. I just got into it with the wrong thing and...
The wrong reasons, or?
No, just don't vibe that style of healing.
Right.
So I would do my own version of healing. But no, I wouldn't say air.
Within the air, I can feel safe. I can feel uneasy as well. You know, a mixture of feelings and situations. Using them tea lights I got yesterday. Right, I'm just saying, I know that's fire, but within the air in my home, I was using a tea light. I used some cinnamon and coffee for something that I was doing. What you're going to say? Go on.
Well, you watch the flame flicker, you see the wind blow it, and then you know, when people do these ghost things and they say, oh, look, there's something present because the wind's blown it.
Right, well, I know that there was a draft in a certain place, but it made me smile because I went, I've done this day after day and I believe in you. I'm not going to go into it because it was a private thing, but I believe in you. You just, you know what I mean? Just give me some help to understand, right? This is what I'm saying about the flame. The flame was really little and suddenly the flame went up.
Yeah.
And I went, but I knew there was a draft.
Yeah.
But at the same time, did that happen because there was a draft?
Was it wind? Yeah. And communication. It's communicating. And they also have been known to have wings, sylphs, and it makes me wonder about like an angel connection.
When you feel it.
Because of birds as well. Obviously, birds are connected, associated with wind and sylphs. But yeah, them having wings just reminds me of like an angel realm. And I've seen. I remember doing a Reiki session once, and I was joined by, I think it was Metatron, and he's known to be like transparent, crystalline.
Right.
And I looked down at my hands, and his hand was on top of mine, and it was like a kind of see-through crystal. And I didn't know this at the time, and I looked it up. And
you said this,
that's
him. Yeah. You said it went over, yeah.
So that connection with air, maybe they are connected with sylphs. Maybe that is a connection. You know, angels are the word itself is just another name for sylph. They're just a being that's out there.
But then you can hear, sometimes you sit here, that's sound, but it's being carried by the air, obviously. Sometimes you don't know if it's the clouds, it's the weather, or there's a plane coming over. Do you know what I mean? You have to be specific, and I think you can home in on sounds. You know, somebody goes, oh, you know, I'm going to have some bad weather. No, it's a plane. Do you get me? But I'm joking. But I think there's that song in it, listen to your heart. I think you have to listen to parts of your body. And what was it that I said? It's the air that you breathe and things like that. I'm not fumbling over what I'm saying. I'm just on camera, trying to remember what it is I'm trying to get at, to be honest with you. It's something that whenever we talk about any of the elements, we can't do without one or the other. I would say, before we finish, that I was given some advice on an air altar.
All right.
And it's what we've mentioned. So we mentioned feathers,
chimes,
incense, quartz crystals, apparently, as well. I haven't got an air altar, so I wouldn't know. And something to do with birds, clouds and wings.
Yeah, it's anything to do with flight, isn't it? And communication. Also poetry.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about songs, but yeah, I read poetry is to do with the air or sylphs. I'm not sure. Maybe you can give them a gift of poetry.
Yeah. Give them a feather as a gift. Anything like that. So I'd love to hear or see any comments about how you've used air in your life.
Or if you've had those voices.
Yeah. I'd love to know anybody else.
Ago. I don't get them so much now, really. But yeah, when I first started out, I was getting them a lot.
Yeah, I don't know why, you know.
Straight into your ear. Tina!
Yeah, it's like I feel them right by my face.
Come on, wake up.
On top of me. And what have you been up to? You know, what have you used? And I keep going over this. This is really bad. But it's like all the elements can't do without each other, can they?
Yeah, they all complement each other.
So next week we're going to do about Earth. But I would say we focusing in on spells that we've done. I do believe we've used it quite a lot And I do believe that every day people use air to send their intentions, their worries.
Look at people releasing ashes into the air. They just throw them out to sea, don't they? It goes
Into the water.
Yeah.
Goes back into the earth.
Yeah, and they've obviously been fire through fire.
And through fire.
Through all the elements.
Wow, you clever booker. Forgot about her. But I did talk about it within fire, didn't I?
Yeah.
You know, about cremation and things like that. And it all boils down to just having them all available. One can't work. Every time I think of the elements, I think of the fire extinguishers, you know, where you need a fuel, oxygen, and I can't remember the other one. Nothing can happen or be contained or anything like that. But I'll just go back to what I was trying to say before, without any of the other elements. Remember, every day, if you don't consider yourself magical, if you don't consider yourself a witch, if you don't consider yourself anybody but Fred, who lives on Baker Street. Sorry, I had to then. Right? You are definitely special, right? No matter who you are. And I bet you go, oh God, I wish they'd have this down at the shop today, or I don't want to miss that bus today. Do you know, if I'd have gone 5 minutes earlier, but saying it out loud. Yeah,
you're carrying that message across the wind. And the Sylph will pick it up and say, okay.
Yeah. So I'm going to say, oh, I hope people subscribe, like and share.
Yes.
A cosmic conversation. A cosmic crone conversation. Do you hear me there? But yeah, using it in magic, if you want to say witchcraft, in spirituality, you can't do without it to make everything else work, I think. So, is there anything else you want to say?
No.
No. We will see you next time, and you will hear us next time on a Cosmic Crone Conversation, wherever you are in the world. Thank you for listening and watching. So it's goodbye from me, Marie.
And it's goodbye from me, Tina.
Have a great day, and don't forget.
Let's see the difference with Willow. Yeah! Willow and Buddy, you coming there? It's playtime. I know it's a bit hot. Come on. Come on, Willow. Come, Willow. Come on. Come on. Yay, it's a clever girl. Come on. Willow. Come on. I'm going to sit in the shade. I don't blame you. It's too hot, isn't it? It's too hot, isn't it? Right, testing mine.
We're going through changes.
Winds of the east, so wild and free, gardens of sky and sacred tree, sylphs of the fort, of breath of light, spirits dancing in morning light. Ooh. Winds of the east, so wild and free, gardens of sky and sacred tree, sylphs of the fort, of breath of light, spirits dancing in morning light. Ooh. Bring me clarity, vision and grace, with air's cool kiss upon my face. By feather wind and rising gale,